Hello Spartan fans, my name is Amar Garnett, the sports editor for the Spartan Echo. Just last Saturday, the Spartans traveled to Durham, North Carolina to take on North Carolina Central for their homecoming matchup. The Spartans lost that game 38-24, but with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Spartans were just down 9 points. They had a 21-point comeback in the third and fourth quarter. With 9 minutes left and the Spartans in the red zone, Cameron Sapp threw a seam shot to Zion Thomas, which was called pass interference on North Carolina Central. After a discussion from the refs, they determined it was not a pass interference call. Head coach Dawson Odoms lost it and received a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. This put the Spartans back to the 33-yard line. Coach Odoms had this to say about the refs' performance the whole game.
Well, the biggest thing is I think, refs make mistakes. When you call a pass interference penalty and then you pick the flag up, I had to ask myself, if I was a referee, how do I expect that coach to respond? A game of that magnitude. And I think at that time the score might have been 35-24. You get a touchdown there in a 2-point conversion, it's 32-35. Now the whole pressure and magnitude of the game shifts. And now you got 9 minutes to go in the game where you have been playing really, really well. And to not get that call and to watch it go the other way and you wave the flag off, I apologize to my team because I think controlling your emotions is something that you have to do a great job of. And I didn't really lose it, but I wanted to be heard because I feel like over the course of 3 games that, it's been some questionable calls. And I disputed it, got the 15-yard penalty, and the rest is history. But these refs, they make mistakes, and we wanted that call. And I wanted to fight for my team to try to let them know that I felt like it was pass interference. And that's the biggest thing, is just that we all got to control our emotions in the midst of those environments. And it cost us. We weren't able to get a field goal right there. Even the field goal makes it a 1-possession game. Get a stop, you got a chance to get a touchdown and maybe a 2-point conversion and send it to overtime. But that was an emotional game, and that was an emotional play. And I just commend our players for not allowing that to affect them and just continuing to just press forward. And I really think that's what we've been doing throughout this whole battle, is pressing forward. And I'm just looking forward to the next opportunity.
Cameron Sapp came in the second quarter after Otto Coons went down with an injury and quarterback Ruben Lee II couldn't get the offense going. He came in and passed for 192 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. But leading into the game, majority of the Spartan quarterbacks were sick that Friday, so Sapp was coming from urgent care to come play in the second quarter of that game. Coach Odoms had this to say about his process.
Yes, he wasn't available Friday. We traveled him. He was sick Friday. We had walked through Friday morning. He wasn't feeling well. We get there. Next thing you know, I was like, man, Otto's not feeling well. Raymond Coles was not feeling well. Whatever the bug was that was going through our team, you couldn't tell it because they never let it affect them. And that's a testament to our culture. It's just fighting through what you're going through and just trying to find a way on the other side. But we got there and we go to warm-ups, and Otto was in there in the locker room. We don't even let him come out to warm-ups. We say, man, just try to get yourself together, try to get some fluids. Sapp is not even at the facility. I think his parents took him to urgent care and got him checked out, and he wasn't able to talk, and he came back and he was like, Coach, I'm good. At halftime, we about had to carry him out off the field, but that will. And we didn't win the game, but we won the hearts of each other. And I think that had to take place before winning was going to ever take place in this program. Is that this team had to have a defining moment. People asked me that early in the year. What's the defining moment in this year? Was it the win at Townsend? Was it the win at Hampton? I really think when you look at this season and you look at us going forward, that defining moment is going to be how this team became a team against North Carolina Central. And it had to take place. And we finally got there. Now, can we be consistent and continue to move forward and taste winning so that this team can continue to grow together? If that happens, I really believe we're on the brink of something special.
The Spartans will travel to Dover, Delaware to take on the struggling 1-8 Delaware State team, 12 p.m. on Saturday on ESPN+. I'm Amar Garnett with the Spartan Echo.